I'm glad you said that, because even within myself, I give respect to all rappers, man, because you know what? In hip-hop culture, you gotta try it to figure out where you fit in.
Word.
And I mean, I rhyme too. I dance too. I can't even draw conclusions, so graffiti ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But keeping it real though, I have a high respect for people that speak it, live it, and believe it. Because if you do it with a half heart, you're gonna have a half product.
Word.
And I always say to MCs, an MC is like a chef. When you cook a song, not music, everybody makes music, but everybody can't make songs. When you craft a song, I want you to give me your song like it's the best meal you ever cooked. If you gave me dope lyrics with a garbage beat, you basically bought me macaroni and cheese with smothered fried chicken and gravy with some collard greens and a garbage can top.
Yeah.
And if you gave me whack trash lyrics with a dope beat, you gave me food with mold in it in a great container. Because the container at least hold it and you hold my attention with the beat, but the food is garbage.
Word.
As a person who inflects that in lyrics, I want to flip this question a different way, because just like the food is there, it's presentation. I seen you perform at the Lords of the Underground 25th anniversary on stage. When you overlook a crowd and you speak your wisdom or you speak your truth through your music, what is it like to have a crowd gravitate and nod their head and feel your music rather than you be in the studio and creating the buzz?
Yo, it's funny you say that, because I swear that experience was like different from any other time I performed on stage, because I'm hometown. I used to play in that park all the time. Literally, if you walk 5 blocks, you at my old hood. So it was like epic for me. And then actually standing there and looking at the crowd, and they sitting there looking at me in a minute like, yo, first of all, they like, oh, I know this tall dude. You know what I mean? Second thing, they're like, oh shit, I didn't know he do music. Third thing, everybody like start nodding their head, and I was like, oh, I got him. And then they really was listening. Then one dude after I performed, I walk off stage, he walks up to me, shake my hand. I don't know this dude. He says, yo, dude, what's the name of that first song? And I told him. He's like, yo, where's that? He went on his phone and bought that shit right there, bro. So that performing and having the people accept it is a great feeling. I think it's a great feeling for anybody just to be accepted, period. But as an artist and as an MC, for them to actually listen to the lyrics and get it, best feeling in the world.
You know what's deep about what you said? Everything to me is deep, because hip-hop is the essence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody says hip-hop is not a culture, hip-hop is this, hip-hop is that. Hip-hop is living. And KRS-One said how religions are hip-hop, and I get it to this point. When you live something, when you breathe something, when it's real to you, it becomes a part of your life.
Right.
And to know that you connect with somebody or they appreciate your expression, especially when it comes from a people who was called niggas or being called slaves or being indigenous and getting their land taken from them, it's good to feel important and to do something important.
Word.
So, here's where I'm going to take this. And I hope it's to your standard, because this is the main question I wanted to ask you outside of the artist insight that we're going to do after this interview. And this question is this. The mind of a mental patient is the canvas for all reality to become manifest in truth. The mind of the MC is a blank notebook waiting to be stained with the pen or words of expression. A maniac's mind and a creative mind is one and the same, except for the expression of the art that they see.
Right.
What is the art in your rhymes rather than the song that people hear?
Oh, wow. My music is like a smorgasbord of beautiful colors and murals. It's like murals. All right, I'm gonna give you an example. I don't know if you know that block up on in the Bronx. They got the Cool Herc picture from one corner and go all the way around the block. You know what I'm saying?
Grand Concourse.
Yeah, the Grand Concourse, you know what I mean? And that's how my music is. Cause I swear, everybody can get something. A word, a phrase, 4 bars, 8 bars, no matter. You can get something from my music. It won't be bullshit. But it's beautiful though. I'll give you an example. I love going to museums and looking at portraits. So when I go to museums, I don't just look at the corner. I can't stand there and look at the corner like, oh, this is a great portrait. I gotta stand back and look at it. So if I stand back, I can digest the entire image. So when I get them colors inside my brain, them processing them sparks in my brain popping, I'm like, yo, this is music without words. So Kanye said it best. This the old Kanye. He said, when I do beats, I see colors. That was an ill statement because I'm like, damn, this nigga in my brain. Then I look at, when you said a mental patient, look at Cage. Cage was a mental patient, but he wanted the illest MCs because he was able to pull every experience out of his head and put it on that paper. So with me, same premise. You're gonna get a Van Gogh portrait. I'm not gonna give you something you're gonna buy at a 99-cent store that you just throw up in your living room. I'm gonna give you something that you're gonna throw up in a mansion and pass it down for generations. Cause it's gotta be timeless.
So for you, and this is what I hate about the era now, because everybody just gives out music for free, but it's art. For you, music is more than an expression. Music is you capturing life at a time where people can appreciate your vision and hear your expression and relate to the life and the reflection of art within itself. Facts.
Facts. Facts.